All right, let's jump right in. Today we're going to talk about a skill that sounds so basic, but honestly, it's a secret superpower. The art of giving information with just perfect clarity.
But before we get into the how, let me ask you something. Just think for a second. What's the last time a really simple miscommunication, a vague text message, a confusing email, just sent your day into a total tailspin? So frustrating, right? We've all been there.
And that frustration, it isn't just in your head. When information is cloudy or ambiguous, it has real-world costs. Seriously, it wastes our time, it kills our productivity, and it could even put a strain on our relationships with people we work with or live with.
And it's not just one thing. It's a domino effect, right? A little bit of confusion leads to wasted time. Wasted time leads to a missed deadline. That can mean showing up at the wrong place, which makes relationships tense. And boom, you've got total chaos, all from one piece of information that wasn't clear.
So the big question is, how do we stop that chain reaction before it even begins? Well, the solution we're pulling from our source material is actually beautiful in its simplicity. We're calling it the golden rule.
That's it. Seriously, that's the whole thing. Be clear and direct when giving information. It sounds almost too obvious, but when you actually master this, it is an absolute game changer.
So let's break that down real quick. Clarity just means there's zero room for misinterpretation. It can only mean one thing. And directness, that means we cut out all the extra noise, all the fluff, and we get straight to what matters. You put those two together and you have an incredibly powerful combo.
Okay, so talking about it is one thing, but seeing it in action is what really makes it click. So let's look at 3 super simple, everyday examples that show you just how powerful this is.
First up, a classic scenario. Just trying to schedule a meeting. A vague instruction here can cause so many headaches, but the clear version is just effortless.
And here's the difference right here. The meeting is in the morning. What does that even mean? Is that 8 a.m., 11 a.m.? You're forcing the other person to do extra work to figure it out. But 10 a.m.? It's a single point in time. No guesswork needed.
And the benefit is instant. A specific time like 10 a.m. is totally unambiguous. Everyone knows exactly what's expected. It lets people actually plan their day around it, and it nips any potential lateness or confusion right in the bud. It just works.
All right, for our next example, let's talk about giving directions. You know how frustrating vague directions can be? Oh man, I think we have all been told it's upstairs somewhere. And you know what that means, right? You're about to spend the next 5 minutes wandering down a hallway, awkwardly peeking into rooms, feeling a little lost. It's just inefficient.
But saying second floor, it gets rid of all that guesswork. It's a specific spot. It saves time. It saves stress. But it also does something else. It makes you a reliable source of information. People start to learn that when they ask you something, they're going to get a straight, useful answer.
And for our last example, let's hit one that is absolutely critical in any job. Setting timelines. The deadline is tomorrow. Now this one is huge because soon is totally subjective. My idea of soon might be in an hour. Your idea of soon could be next Tuesday. And that gap right there is where projects go off the rails and people get really frustrated.
Tomorrow, on the other hand, is an anchor. There's no debating it. It creates a very clear sense of urgency, it tells you exactly what your window for action is, and it lines up expectations for everybody on the team. It's how you kill procrastination before it even starts.
So when you look at these examples, it's pretty obvious this isn't just some nice little communication tip. It really is a superpower that you can start using like right now to make your life and everyone else's life around you so much easier.
And here's how easy it is to start. It's a simple 3-step habit. Before you send that text or answer that question, just pause for 1 second and ask yourself 2 things. Is this clear and is this direct? If the answer is yes, go for it. If not, just tweak it until it is.
And that brings us to the most important point of all. Being clear and direct isn't just about being efficient, it's actually a form of respect. You're showing the other person that you value their time, you value their attention, and you value their intelligence. You're making life easier for them. And that, right there, is how you build trust.
So as we wrap up, I'll leave you with a challenge. Thinking about the rest of your day, what is one email you're going to send, one message, one conversation where you can consciously put this into practice? What is the one thing you're going to make clear today